It's a video inspection of the sewer lines below the slab at 192 Washington Street. We've inserted the camera from a 4-inch Y clean out in the floor. We're about 63 feet, as you can see in the top right screen, 63 feet back from the house trap, or the running trap, in the pit at the front of the building. Somebody's taking a shower or running some water, so we will see water in the pipe, but there's the trap. And we're going to pull the camera back. We do see a lot of scale and buildup in the pipe, but the pipe is not collapsed because we pushed it all the way through from this cleanout. This is coming back at a 45-degree from the trap to this point, which is 53 feet from the cleanout that we put the camera in. And now it's a straight shot from here.
Well, that's hitting your camera. That's why it's going down.
Yep.
Roots.
This is just things hanging from the top of the pipe. A lot of scale in this pipe. Those things you see hanging down is from when the pipe was backed up. So we were here on Friday, the drain was clogged. Technician cleared the drain. It was blocked in that trap, the house trap at the front of the building. So this whole pipe gets filled up with water, and refuse and debris sticks to the top of the pipe. We had some water, or they had some water here leaking through the slab. That's what we're looking for, is to try to see if we can find where the cracks or holes are. So right here we're getting close to the spot where we're going to see a Y on the right and a Y on the left. And that's the area where it's been dug up and exposed, the pipe. Here we are right here.
What's that right there?
So that's the right side.
What's that right there?
Up at the top of the pipe right there, it looks to me to just be scale built up. It's the same color as the pipe. Let me clean the lens a little bit. There we go. It could. We're going to pause the recording and locate this exact spot. Let me push the camera right to it. Different cameras. Okay. So we located this. This is right at a hub in the exposed pit where there was some water leaking. Really doesn't appear to be coming from the pipe at this time in that pit because there's no water movement. We're just going to push forward again a little bit. Yeah. Pipe seems to be whole in this area. Whole meaning, pipe seems to be totally intact. That's a bad choice of words. So that's on the right side heading out. And we should see the one on the left right there. There it is right there. That's the one. There's a 3-inch PVC dandy on the other side of the wall. That will be the next phase of the inspection. A lot of buildup right here. It is always possible that the bottom of this pipe could have some hairline cracks in it, but again, we don't see any water pouring into the excavation right now, or the excavated pit. And
could that be dirt though? Look how that should be round.
Well, but see how it's all built up here?
Right.
This is all scale and buildup of grease and whatnot, so it is round. It's built up here.
Right.
Yeah. There's no question. We could have hairline cracks in the bottom of this pipe, but I don't see that water should be coming into that pit, and it's not, which leads me to believe that's not the cause of our water leaking.
But once it got filled, the top is going to be jeopardized somewhere. And we just don't see.
Exactly. Unless it's coming from somewhere else. One of those other Ys coming into it. So it appears they only have the water problem leaking in here when the drain is backed up and the whole thing is under pressure, which leads me to believe that the hole or the crack is going to be in the top half of the pipe, not so much in the bottom, leaking all the time. So when the trap backed up, or the trap got blocked, the whole pipe filled up with water and it had nowhere to go. The pressure caused it to leak out of the pipe somewhere, but not the bottom of the pipe. So that is the conclusion of phase 1. Okay, second phase of the inspection, we've inserted the camera from a 3-inch PVC dandy just on the other side of the wall where the excavation is with the water in it, where we saw that hub earlier. This is a line that appears to be a kitchen sink line. It's a 3-inch line wiring into the 4-inch. And right now we're about 1.5 feet, 2 feet past that pit. And if you look down at around 4:30, 5 o'clock, the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you see that black little space there. It looks like it could be a hole, place where water could be leaking out, and it's only going to leak out of that when it's under pressure because it's up on the side of the pipe a little bit. So, pipe is definitely compromised to some degree right there. Now we're going to pull back. So this is that horizontal run that we've already videoed from the other side. That string you see there is just a piece of string that I used to make the camera turn at the bottom of the TY. There's a couple of more spots right here. If you look almost dead
Yep.
center right there.
That looks like it is.
That could be a little hole, and a little bit on the right side there as well. There's that spot we looked at earlier.
Yep.
So this whole pipe is pretty much scaled up and probably compromised in several places. The recommendation when we see a pipe like this is to dig it up and replace it all the way to that trap, but that concludes the inspection.